Well, welcome everyone under the Thursday night lights here at Stonefield 1 for Game 2 of our doubleheader here on Cool FM Live. As we saw earlier, the Douglas team is advancing to the finals of this 12U All-Star Championship District 8 tournament. Who will they face tonight? We have the home team in the field warming up right now, wearing the dark blue jerseys with the white numbers on the back and the white pants. It is the Sierra Vista All-Star team taking on the Morenci Clifton team. Now, for those who aren't familiar, Morenci Clifton and Safford area, Thatcher area, these are all new teams to the District 8 tournament. And we talked to Robin, one of the head umpires and heads of the District 8, all District 8 together, about adding in these teams, what that was like and how that all happened. Fascinating story, but we're so glad that they're here making that drive from the Gila Valley. It's about a 3-hour, give or take about a 3-hour drive, 2.5 to 3 hours to get to Morenci Clifton and the Safford area up there in the Gila Valley. We're so glad they're here. I saw some Wilcox folks out at Native last night for Native game night, which was a lot of fun to see the little leaguers out there getting a bite to eat afterward. And I, just like I've been telling you guys, make all these out-of-town teams feel welcome wherever you go. I went over, I talked to them, I engaged with them, I thanked them for coming out and being a part of our community here in Sierra Vista. And while we are Sierra Vista true and true, hey, we want to see a good game tonight. And I think we're going to see one. It is the game that will determine who will face Douglas in the championship. It's all happening tonight in this game powered by SSVEC. Number 9, Aiden Bell on the mound for Sierra Vista. And Estevan Mesa leading off and takes one right to the third baseman, caught out of the air by number 5, playing third base, Anthony Powers. 1 down. That will bring up number 22, Jace Urquades. He is the third baseman for this Morenci Clifton team called Strike. And we'll tell you a story about the home plate umpire. If you watched some of our broadcasts a few days ago, last week, was it earlier this week? It had to be, I think it was last week. It was late last week. And that is a breaking pitch that locked up Jace. So a 2-strike count against Jace as he steps back into the batter's box. Bell with the windup and the pitch, and that breaking pitch does not break. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I don't know if you can hear that. The home plate umpire said, 1-2, gentlemen. You know, treating these 12Us just like they are, gentlemen. And that is 2 down on a strikeout brought to you by the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Whether you're watching us from Morenci Clifton, be sure to share this video around. If you're watching this in Sierra Vista and you're not able to be here, you're watching and you know you have friends and family who'd like to see this game, share this video right now on your Facebook page. And that's a shot into center field. A 2-out single by number 17, Rocky Madrigal, the center fielder. Look at me. I can be center field, he says, as he puts a single into center with 2 outs. That will bring up Luke Snow, the cleanup hitter for Morenci Clifton. We are here at Stonefield 1. The sun has set. The lights are shining bright here on this game that will send one of these two teams to face the Douglas team that won earlier today, 9-7. Boy, if you didn't get a chance to see that game, what a nail-biter that was. 7-7. Going into the bottom of the 5th when Douglas took that 2-run lead and then put it away in the top of the 6th. Some chants coming from the Morenci Clifton dugout for Luke Snow, the catcher for this team, and the cleanup hitter. That's a called strike on the breaking pitch by Bell. And that goes high. inside. Again, these are 10, 11, and 12-year-olds playing on this field. I mean, a center fielder definitely looks like he's a 10-year-old. I mean, the rest of these kids, you know, it's kind of at that age where you start to grow, and different kids hit their growth spurts at different times, and there is a differentiation between some of the players on this field. And that is ball 4. So a 2-out walk will put runners on first and second for Morenci Clifton as Snow hits first base, bringing up Rhodey Wyatt, number 16, the second baseman for Morenci. Trying to stay hydrated out here on this field after being out here for game 1, which was a torture right now. According to the iWatch, still 88 degrees. It'll definitely start cooling off, especially when the breeze picks up, as it is very light at the moment. Swing and a miss by Wyatt, 0-1. Watches that, 2-strike count for Bell. Good scoring opportunity for Morenci Clifton with 2 outs and 2 on. And that's a pop fly that is going to the first baseman, who snags it out of the air. And not able to find him on the roster. But nonetheless, he was able to get that out for the 3rd out. Morenci Clifton leaves 2 on, gets none across. We'll head to the bottom of the 1st in this 0-0 game. Thank you so much to our sponsors who make this coverage possible, like the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, proud to support our young athletes all season long. If you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, make your first call to your real estate expert, Sherry Ethel, and the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Her number is in the post description. Thank you to Copper Queen Community Hospital, with locations in Bisbee, in Douglas, in Hereford, Palominas. Some of the finest physicians and staff that you will ever see are waiting for you and your family to take care of you and all of your healthcare needs at Copper Queen Community Hospital. Thank you to Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista for all your vehicle title, registration, driver's license, identification, written testing, road testing, and so much more. You'll find it all behind the pink door at 999 East Tri Boulevard, now open Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. And thank you to Right Way, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County. Right Way, heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical, working hard to earn your trust the right way, and happy to support our local athletic sports broadcasts. This is Cool FM Live. It is Thursday, June 26th. The winner of this semifinal game will go on to the finals to face the team from Douglas that won 9-7 earlier, beating the San Pedro Valley area, the Benson area team. As they call for balls in, it is time to see what the bats from Sierra Vista will be able to do, and they will be leading off with Isaacson, number 3, the center fielder, who again seems like he's undersized, but there's a reason why he is a leadoff hitter. He is all gas, no brakes, as he steps into the batter's box to lead off for Sierra Vista. Coach Rory Volgendi on the third base coach's box. Time called by the home plate umpire. Now, this home plate umpire, if you remember a couple days ago, John Berger and I were calling a game, and there was a foul ball that went right into the mask of the home plate umpire, called strike on the first pitch. And the home plate umpire, 2 pitches later, took himself out of the game. Swing and a miss. Beautiful swing by Isaacson, because he felt he was concussed. He ended up going to the hospital with a concussion. It took about 20 to 25 minutes to find a replacement umpire and resume play on the field. But that umpire is back. He is behind the plate tonight. We're so glad that he's back. That is swing and a miss for strike 3. So leadoff hitter down on strikes, as number 23, Lane Madrigal, pitching for Morenci Clifton. Brings up Aiden Bell, the pitcher. It's interesting, he's a right-handed pitcher, but a left-handed hitter. You can hear the chants coming from the Sierra Vista dugout all the way across the field. This called strike. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Aiden digs in. Madrigal on the mound. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. We'll see what the battle is that Aiden is able to do. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the first. Madrigal with 2 strikeouts. To start off, that will bring up William Enriquez, the shortstop, for this Sierra Vista team. 2 outs, nobody on. Bottom of the first here. Remember, these games go 6 innings. That was a foul ball over the head of the umpire, who again took that foul ball to the face mask like a champ. It was unbelievable. And I think I mentioned that right when it happened. And then 2 pitches later, he ended up tapping out to take himself out. He recognized that he was concussed. That's a called strike. So a 2-strike pitch for Madrigal on the mound for MORENCI Clifton. It might be a tough day at the office for the Sierra Vista team, but Sierra Vista has Bell on their mound as well. And that is a called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts for Madrigal. And it is 0-0 going into the top of the second inning. Thank you so much to Sierra Toyota, the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto. Go fetch yourself some numbers, and all for free. You can win some cash and prizes by watching Doggo Lotto. Sierra Toyota, the presenting sponsor of that. Right now, they want to buy your car, truck, or SUV. Get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away. Sierra Toyota, locally owned, community driven. And again, Doggo Lotto, Sierra Toyota is the presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto. Fetch your numbers at coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto. If the dogs pick your numbers at the Nancy J. Brewer Animal Care Center on Monday night at 6 p.m., you will be a jackpot winner with, I think, hundreds of dollars in cash and prizes that's already built up in the jackpot. So tune in for that. Thank you to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years. Family owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They are just one call away. You've seen their trucks and signs around town. Now you can join the fun. Spot a sign or truck from Eagle Plumbing. Take a selfie and post your photo in their Facebook comments to enter to win great monthly prizes. Eagle Plumbing, proud supporters of all local sports. Thank you also to the Leon team. Chris Leon at Cross Country Mortgage, Sierra Vista. Think of them for your next home loan experience. And thank you to the Leon team for sponsoring tonight's broadcast, powered by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative. Matthew Vitella, number 12, at the plate for MORENCI Clifton. Called strike on the first pitch from Bell here in the top of the second inning. That goes in the dirt, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Thank you so much for tuning in. Leave some love in the live chat for Todd Ryan. Todd's been standing on a ladder here because they improved the fence line at Stone Field. They increased the height of it. And there's also a scoreboard out in right field, which is not active yet, but hopefully it will be for other future games that in the very near future. And that is called strike 3. Strikeouts getting racked up on both sides of the field. So the pitcher, Lane Madrigal, will come into the batter's box and try to help out his own cause against his pitching counterpart, Aiden Bell, for Sierra Vista. As this MORENCI Clifton team drove several hours just to come down here and be a part of this District 8 championship tournament, I should say. And that is a sharp shot, knocked down by the third baseman, rifled over to first, and I believe they got him. Great hustle by the Sierra Vista third baseman, number 5, Anthony Powers, knocked the ball down, maintained his composure, and got the throw across the field to Quincy Volgendi. What a great play by the defense there. 2 down. And that will bring up Ephraim Farrell. Left-handed batter at the plate. Ephraim is one of the extra hitters for this MORENCI Clifton team. Unfortunately, one of their players, Xander Alvarez, was listed as injured, not able to play in this game with his teammates. So we wish him a speedy recovery. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, 2 down. And that is a sharp shot into center. Center fielder comes in and bounces right in front. And just like they did in the top of the first, here in the top of the second, MORENCI Clifton has a 2-out single. That will bring up Troy King, the first baseman, number 4. Thank you to all of our sports sponsors that have been helping all year long, all season long. Remember, you can get in the action as well if you have a business that you would like to be a part of the Cool FM Empire and the Cool FM, award-winning Cool FM sports broadcast. You get in touch with Todd Ryan, send him a DM here on this very page, and he'll get you all the information you need. We'd love to have you and your business here on Cool FM. And that is a shot into right field. It is a fair ball. Farrell will round second and push to third. And MORENCI Clifton has runners on the corners with 2 down. A great job by King at the plate. 2-out rally chance coming from the MORENCI Clifton dugout as Eduardo Suarez, number 24, comes to the plate. Watches ball 1 low. Not sure if they're going to send King. Not going. High pitch. And that is a called strike on the inside part of the plate to Suarez, the left-hander. 2-out rally, hit it in the alley. Let's see if he can. That is fouled almost right at Bruce Wetton from Herald Review Media, standing there like a statue on the field, getting his photos of the young people out here. Strike 3. MORENCI Clifton will leave 2 on. A 2-out rally, all for naught, as no runs come across. We'll head to the bottom of the second and see what Sierra Vista bats are able to do as they come to the plate. In the meantime, thank you to our sports sponsors like Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10-plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. Proud supporters of our local sports programs and athletes. Thank you so much to the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. Todd and I were over at the Chevy GMC Hyundai dealership for the Vehicle of the Week, hanging out with Lorenzo, one of the best in the business, and got to see a really nice car that's available, SUV. It was the Chevrolet that was a really nice SUV, ready to go for around 30 grand. It was a great price with all the safety bells and whistles that you need in a vehicle. You can learn more when you stop by any of the Ed Morse dealerships. And remember, whenever you purchase any from the Ed Morse dealerships, you are always backed by Morse. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963 all across southern Arizona. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, Damon, Marie, the Trejo family and team. And it is the family and team taking over as Damon and Marie are out of the country for a little bit, but they're doing an amazing job, still working all across the greater Sierra Vista area and across the greater part of the county to bring excellent landscaping services. Everything that you need from landscaping. If you need something like the irrigation systems, they can put those in for you. And remember, Grasshopper Landscaping, not only have they won the Best of Sierra Vista 10 straight years, but for pool maintenance, it's swimming season, it's summertime. I wish I had a pool I could jump into when I got home tonight. Instead, I got to jump in the shower to get cleaned up. I wish I had a pool, but if you have a pool, you can have it maintained by Grasshopper Landscaping. They have won first place in the Best of Sierra Vista every single year that they've been in the pool maintenance category. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping. Volgendi leading off. It is 0-0. Swing and a miss by Volgendi. Swing. Big swing by Quincy. So a 2-strike count for Madrigal, who struck out the side in the bottom of the first. Will he do the same in the bottom of the second here with a 0-0 game? That one goes low and away to Volgendi. Of course, Rory Volgendi, one of the great folks with Sierra Vista Little League, and always keeps in touch with us and makes sure that we get all the information we need to be able to be where we're supposed to be. Hearing some helicopters in the background. We've seen some Blackhawks, some Chinooks flying over the Sierra Vista area on the north side of the community. And that is off the fist, and that goes in to center field for a leadoff single for Quincy Volgendi. Anthony Powers, who made that great play at third base, he is up next, coming into the batter's box with Jesus Acedo in the on-deck circle. Now, we saw a lot of defense in that Douglas-San Pedro Valley game. Even the Douglas team turning 2 double plays over the course of their game. Got some of Sierra Vista's finest here, some of the Sierra Vista Fire Department hanging out, watching tonight's game. EMTs hanging out, watching the game right behind us. Just a sliver of that moon off in the distance tonight. That goes inside. Ball gets a... Wait, they called that a strike? No, they were asking if he went, if he swung, and the answer was no to the first base umpire. Madrigal, the windup in the pitch. Swing and a miss on the foul tip that goes into the glove. 1 down via strikeout. That is the 4th strikeout for Madrigal. Every out has come via strikeout. Jesus Acedo comes into the batter's box. Eric Encinas in the on-deck circle. Quincy Volgendi on first. And that is fouled to the backstop. So glad you're joining us here this evening under the Thursday night lights at Stonefield 1. Our primetime game this evening to see which of these two teams will head to the 12U championship for District 8. And then they will go on to the state title. To represent whatever city that they represent, as well as District 8. They'll be playing for all of us. Whatever team that is, either Douglas or the winner of this game here this evening. Inside part of the plate, beautiful fastball by Madrigal. I believe it is a full count, 3-2. And he gets a piece of it. Second baseman goes out, makes the catch. Great job reading that. So, 2 outs. Runner on first. After Acedo flies out, Eric Encinas, the second baseman, number 10, coming up to the plate for Sierra Vista. Called strike. So I believe that was the first out of the first 5 that was not a strikeout. But Madrigal, with that heat on that right hand, ahead in the count, 0-2. Swing and a miss. So, Sierra Vista will leave 1 on get none across. It is still 0-0 as we head to the top of the third. We're barely 20 minutes into this game. We're already at the top of the third. So it happens when there's a pitcher's duel like this, and we'll see if that is able to keep up as Aiden Bell comes back on the mound for Sierra Vista. In the meantime, thank you to our sports sponsors like Allo Fiber, your new home team internet, TV, and phone provider. Visit allofiber.com to learn more about the Allo Fiber difference and become a fiber fan right here in Sierra Vista. Thank you also to American Southwest Credit Union. Whether you live or work here, you may be eligible to join. Experience better rates and personalized service at ascu.org. Join the credit union that supports your community, federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender. Thank you also to TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. Stay connected with the freedom and performance you deserve. Thank you also to Vinny's Pizza of Sierra Vista, serving our community for over 45 years with great pizza, wings, and sandwiches. And they wish good luck to these teams. And we have and speaking of Vinny's Pizza, Todd is reminding me that if you leave a comment on this game, guess what? You could be randomly selected to win. Are we doing one topping or two? A two-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza, courtesy of Vinny's Pizza. That'll be coming to you just for leaving a comment. You could be a winner. So, 0-0, top of the third. Ethan Thompson leading off this inning for MORENCI Clifton, the left fielder. Getting some chance as that gets right off the end of the bat, pop fly over to third base. One pitch, one out. And now the top of the order comes back up for MORENCI Clifton as Estevan Mesa, the leadoff hitter, now the number 2 hitter here in this inning. With one down. A pitcher's duel in the making. And a bunt shown. He's going to run in with the bat, which he saw it going foul, so didn't put the bat down. Kept the bat in hand as he trotted down the first baseline. And he heads back to the batter's box, does Mesa, the shortstop for this MORENCI Clifton team. The wind-up and the pitch from Bell, and that goes over the head of Mesa. So, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Here in the top of the third. Remember, these are 6-inning games for the 12U. Breaking pitch goes outside. 2 balls, 1 strike, I believe. There is a scoreboard out in center field, not fully functional yet. Good pitch, but called ball. So that is 3 balls, 1 strike. Hitter's pitch coming to Mesa. He gets a piece of it, will run the count full. So the payoff pitch with 1 down. A good battle going between Bell and Mesa. Payoff pitch. Ring that bell. Strike 3, swinging. 2 down. Here in the top of the third, that will bring up Jay Cercades, the third baseman for the MORENCI Clifton team. Very talented team. They put 2 on in the top of the first, 2 on in the top of the second. Not able to get any runs across. A 0-0 game. Hence the pitcher's duel moniker we've talked about over the course of the last inning. And that is a ball over the head. Almost behind him. As Jace working to get on base. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That goes outside, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down to number 22. Deuces are wild, Todd. Todd said he enjoyed his hot dog over at the Snack Shack. And that is a called strike 3 at the knees that will retire the side. Bell leaves the ball right on the heart of the mound in front of the rubber as the Sierra Vista team heads into the dugout, and we will see what they can do in the bottom of the third. This is an incredible pitcher's duel we're seeing in a 0-0 game. Brought to you by our fantastic sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. Thank you so much to Sonic Drive-In of Sierra Vista. Enjoy a tasty burger or treat after the game. Sonic is all about community support and tasty treats. Hey, check this out. Half-price shakes every night after 5 p.m. And Tuesdays, it's half-price cheeseburgers after 5 p.m. Also, $2.49 Wacky Pack Kids Meal on Wacky Wednesdays. And tonight, it's Throwback Thursday. Corn dogs at Sonic are 50 cents. The deals are available in-store only, so pull up your car to the Sonic Drive-In on Fry Boulevard, just west of the Highway 92 intersection, and you will enjoy a great Sonic food there. Thank you again to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Whether you're looking to buy or sell your home or land, you can trust Sherry Ethel over at Long Realty. Her amazing team is ready to help you do just that. And, of course, Copper Queen Community Hospital for all the everything from minor bumps and bruises to everything, all the big things that we have to face. Then they are there and ready to help you out at Copper Queen Community Hospital in Bisbee, in Douglas, and here in Hereford, Palominas, right down on Highway 92. Thank you to all the sports sponsors. You can see them all in the post description. And if you would like to be a sports sponsor with your business, maybe you're watching this game thinking, hey, my hometown team is going to be in the championship. Maybe you're watching from Douglas. Douglas is in the championship. Who will they face? Maybe you want to be involved in this. By all means, send a DM over to Todd Ryan, and he will get you the information you need. Madrigal still on the mound here in the bottom of the third. The pitcher's duel back and forth between these two pitchers, Madrigal and Bell, for Morenci, Clifton, and Sierra Vista. That is a swing and a miss by number 4, Luca Cloutier, the catcher. And Luca watches that go low. A lot of chants coming from that Sierra Vista dugout. A lot of chatter. I believe he said 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Madrigal. And a called strike 3. Rack up another strikeout for Madrigal. He is on fire this evening. 1 down. Luke Quarto, number 12, one of the extra hitters for the Sierra Vista team, steps into the batter's box. Watches that ball go high, fastball. And that goes low. So, 2-0 to Quarto. Steps back into the batter's box, tapping the home plate. Madrigal from the stretch, swing and a miss. Thank you again to all these folks who drove down from Morenci, Clifton for this game tonight. Make sure if you end up seeing them in the restaurants after the game or in the hotels if they're staying the night, let them know. Thank you for being here. Express your thanks to them, just like I did last night. I had the opportunity to practice what to preach. I saw some of the Wilcox players that came into Native Game Night after their game. Got to chat with them and welcome them and thank them for supporting our local businesses. Called strike. 2-strike pitch. And that is a pop fly. If it stays fair, it is a fair ball into right field. And Luke Quarto will head into second base, sliding in. Will he go to third? He will on the overthrow. Will Rory hold him there? He does. So, a double turns into a triple. And Sierra Vista has a runner on third with only one out here in the bottom of the third. Angel Flores comes to the plate, the left fielder for this Sierra Vista team. Oh, yep, shoelace check. Looks like the shortstop for Morenci Clifton checking his shoelaces. And then on third base, Luke Quarto checking his shoelaces. One down. Runner on third. And that is a smack into left field. An RBI single for Flores. Scores the first run of this game with one down. Here in the bottom of the third, it is 1-0 Sierra Vista. And time called as the head coach comes out to have a chat with his pitcher and infield. Not sure what activated the bat here, but back-to-back hits end up scoring a run for Sierra Vista. A great job by them to take advantage of that moment. And this could be a very low-scoring game from what we've seen thus far. Here in the bottom of the third, 1-0, one down, runner on first is where we'll reset. As Evan Mateo comes to the plate. Number 8 at the plate. Madrigal pitching from the stretch. It's a called strike, low and away, but a called strike nonetheless. By the umpire who just a few days ago had to take himself out of the game after getting a foul ball right to the face mask. And that is foul ball, foul ball. Make sure they keep an eye on that and make sure the kids don't run out in the middle of the street. Two-strike pitch for Madrigal. And that is low and away, gets past the catcher. Flores will advance to second. So Sierra Vista, with only one down, has a runner in scoring position and a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. One of these teams will go on to face Douglas in the championship. Swing! And a miss, but they're going to say it needed the throw out to first base. Good heads-up base running by Mateo. So now 2 down. Runner advanced to third. Grayson Haymore, the right fielder, comes to the plate. Of course, the Haymore family, amazing athletes, one and all, for generations all across Cochise County. And we'll see if Grayson can put a bat on it and drive in the second run of this. Oh, wow. Throw over to third. Almost lost his balance, did Angel Flores, but kept it just enough. Pitch is high. And that ball gets past the catcher. There will be no play at home. Flores slides in for the second run here in this inning and of this game. It's 2-0 with 2 down here in the bottom of the third. So Haymore looking to continue this 2-out rally by the Sierra Vista team. Madrigal from the stretch. What a great fastball. Big swing and a miss. On a changeup. It is the payoff pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count, 2 down, nobody on. And that is fouled off, hanging in there. Bring it back, get a snack, but be careful, folks, as you're running out there. It is dark, and there are cars driving up and down Tacoma Street. And that is a shot into right center field. Could be extra bases for Grayson Haymore. And it goes under the fence, so it will be a ground rule double for Haymore with 2 outs. He is on second base. And Sierra Vista returns to the top of the order. Othniel Isaacson at the plate. So Sierra Vista able to put the bat on the ball. Haymore will round third, head home, and he's safe at home. What a slide, what a play. An RBI single by Isaacson makes it 3-0 Sierra Vista in the bottom of the third, all because of number 3, Isaacson. What a shot. He's so excited. And now the head coach from Morenci Clifton coming out to have a conversation with the umpires. It was a very close play. Certainly much closer than it was going to seem. And the pitcher, Aiden Bell, steps into the batter's box. Madrigal comes back to the mound for Morenci Clifton. Ball 1. So much chanting from that Sierra Vista dugout. And there is a foul ball down the left field line, just over third base. So 2 down. Good reminders from Rory. We've actually talked to Rory a couple times on Cool FM Live over the years about his coaching philosophy and just the way that he loves this Little League program and is there to make sure that these kids learn fundamentals and sportsmanship. That is the most important part of sports at any level, is sportsmanship and fundamentals. It's what makes the game, even the pros. The ones who end up playing baseball at that major league level, they all started here. And that is fouled back. Bell making Madrigal earn every single pitch as the Sierra Vista team has started to get a hold of him. Put 3 runs across here in the bottom of the third as number 3, Isaacson, stands on first base, and that goes in the dirt. And time is called to brush off the dish, give it a little cleaning. Again, those chants. And got some peace. And it goes into center field. Isaacson will stop at second. Another 2-out single by Sierra Vista. Leaves 2 on with 2 down. And brings up William Enriquez, the shortstop, to the batter's box. And time is called by Morenci Clifton. And it looks like that might be the day. After an incredible start by Madrigal, I believe he will be coming out? Question mark? Let's see. Or if the coach is just going to have a talk to see if they can lean on Madrigal to do it. Nope, they're passing the ball off. So Madrigal will switch positions, and Morenci Clifton will bring in a new pitcher to face William Enriquez here in just a few moments. Leave some love in the live chat for Todd Ryan. He's standing on a 4-foot ladder and a 3-foot ladder, I guess, and trying to give you this view over the top of these newly redesigned fences here at Stone Field Athletic Complex. You can see that that scoreboard out there. It looks really nice. It is not active tonight, unfortunately, but definitely when it is active, it will be absolutely fantastic here, Todd.
Well, and do you remember, Jeff, when we did games in this field before in the past, you know, the outfield fence was like a floppy kind of fence.
It was, yes.
And they had to tell people to quit leaning on it. Or,
yes, because it would fall over. But
so,
that is so true. And now it's this hard hard plastic over the top of the chain link going all the way around. Now, obviously, there is still a hole out there as the ball ended up going under the fence. So that is possible to slip underneath. But it is much taller now because we used to be in the outfield doing the broadcast because it would be like right here at our waist level. And we would just do the broadcast from out there. So instead, you got the ladder because they changed the field structure and look, which is fantastic. So now Enriquez comes to the plate to face number 21, Jace Arcades. Both runners get back in time. 2 down still. Here in the bottom of the third. The bats have come alive for Sierra Vista. And that goes in the dirt. And the runner will advance to third. I believe he's safe coming in underneath the tag. So both runners will advance because of the throw to third base. Bell will advance from first to second. 2 runners in scoring position with 2 down. And that is a ball. And that is a walk. I'm sorry, it's Esteban Mesa. I thought it was 22, but it's number 21. So Mesa is on the mound now. He is the new pitcher for the Morenci Clifton team. Bases are loaded. 2 down for Quincy Volgendi. Sierra Vista already leads 3-0 here in the bottom of the third. All 3 runs coming in this inning. And Mesa having problems. Overthrows his catcher. It's 4-0 Sierra Vista. Isaacson comes around, and on the overthrow, another run comes in. And another overthrow. 5-0 Sierra Vista. And Enriquez advances all the way to third. All of this with 2 outs. Unbelievable effort by the Sierra Vista team. And Mesa from the stretch. And that pitch is outside. Not able to find the strike zone yet. A young athlete. Got to shake it off. That's his pop straight up. It will be playable. And it bounces on the ground. The pitcher, the third baseman, the catcher all going for it. Nobody comes up with it. Volgendi will return to the batter's box. Enriquez on third. A 5-0 lead for Sierra Vista. All 5 runs coming here in the bottom of the third. And that goes high, and that is ball 4. Volgendi will take first base. Runners on the corners, 2 down. That will bring up Anthony Powers, the third baseman for Sierra Vista, as they call time, just to get all the equipment off of Volgendi as he reaches first base. So Powers at the plate, watches that strike. Called strike. Inside evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down, 2 on in the bottom of the third. Sierra Vista opening the floodgates. And that goes to second base. The force out at second. Great job. Defensive awareness. And gets Morenci Clifton out of a jam. Sierra Vista will leave 2 on, but not before 5 come across the plate to give them a 5-0 lead. We will head to the top of the 4th. An incredible rally by the Sierra Vista team. Thank you so much for our sponsors who are making this coverage possible here tonight from the Stone Field 1 Athletic Complex on Tacoma Street in Sierra Vista, Arizona. Our great sponsors like Ginger's Title Services of Sierra Vista at 999 East Fry Boulevard, open 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays, 9 a.m. to 5:30 weekdays. Check them out for all of your vehicle title, registration, driver's license identification, written testing, road testing, and more. All behind the pink door at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Thank you to Right Way Heating and Cooling, Plumbing and Electrical. You know what's nice? I think Right Way finally turned on the AC. It's 84 degrees now as we head toward the bottom of the hour. It was well over 90 for our first game that we called as we got to see Douglas end up winning, and they will face the winner of this game for that 12U championship. But Right Way, always earning your trust the right way. Happy to support our local athletic broadcast. And thank you to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, your truck, your SUV, get your vehicle appraised in 30 minutes or less. No vehicle will be turned away from Sierra Toyota. Locally owned, community driven, and the proud sponsor, presenting sponsor of the Doggo Lotto every Monday, 6 p.m. right here on Cool FM Live. Pick your numbers. Go fetch yourself some numbers right now, absolutely free of charge, and win cash and prizes if your numbers match the numbers that the dogs pick on Doggo Lotto. Check out coolfmonline.com/Doggo Lotto.
Jeff, do you know when the championship game is going to be for these teams?
I will take a look for that right now. I should have that information. Looks like it will be on Saturday at 5. Is that right? The 28th. Yeah, because today's the 26th, Thursday. So Friday would be the 27th, Saturday, the 28th, 5 p.m. A lot going on that day and a lot going on at that time. That is way up in the air. It'll stay in the field of play, and neither the second baseman nor first baseman for Sierra Vista able to get to that foul ball. So Rocky Madrigal at the plate, tying his shoes, making sure the shoelaces are good. Now everybody doing a shoelace check. The shortstop for Sierra Vista doing it. Making sure they're ready to go. And that is up in the air. Can the catcher get there? Oh, goes right through the glove, through his hands. 2 foul drops. Leave some life for Madrigal. The leadoff hitter here in the top of the 4th. It is 5-0 Sierra Vista. Bell on the mound for Sierra Vista. Changeup. Boy, Rocky making Bell earn every single pitch. Two balls, 2 strikes to the leadoff hitter. Top of the 4th, swing and a miss. It goes in the dirt, not able to run him down, but they're waiting for him on first. Was Volgenti for the throw. And it is officially 1 out. That will bring up Luke Snow, the catcher. So Sierra Vista, all of their runs came in that bottom of the 3rd. 5 runs. After Madrigal started with, I think, 4 strikeouts in the first 2 innings. Aiden Bell getting a shout out from some fans. That was outside, 2-0. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight under the Thursday night lights here in Sierra Vista for the semifinal matchup. The winner will go on to face Douglas Saturday. Boy, swinging at the high stuff, but ripping a foul ball.
Maybe we could find a way to cover the game.
Sure. And that is a sharp shot and a sliding catch by Volgendi for out number 2. The first baseman making the move to his right, leaning across his body to make the catch, sliding, and he's got it. 2 down. We got time to discuss it, Todd. We'll figure it out and keep the Cool F Empire notified. Yeah, we got the Ponytail 12U going on that day. Swing and a miss. Aiden Bell finding his zone. Still chance coming from that Morenci Clifton dugout. Now a 2-strike count for Bell. Oh no, that was it. That was strike 3. I thought that was strike 2 the way they were acting, but it was strike 3. And that strikeout brought to you by our amazing sponsors, like the Ed Morse Automotive Group, Sierra Vista and Cochise County, backed by Morse. So we'll see what happens in the bottom of the 4th. Sierra Vista put up 5 in the bottom of the 3rd. How will they do in the bottom of the 4th? We will find out shortly. In the meantime, thank you so much to Eagle Plumbing, providing expert service in Cochise County for over 50 years, family-owned and trusted for everything from leaks to major repairs. They're just one call away. Thank you, Bobby and Eagle Plumbing. Thank you also to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Think of them for your next home loan experience. Proud to support our live sports broadcast on the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Thank you to Sonic Drive-In. Oh my gosh, check this out. Half-price shakes every night after 5 p.m. So right now, it's after 5 p.m. and it is a night. So half-price shakes. Tuesdays is half-price cheeseburgers after 5 p.m. Also, Wednesdays are $2.49 Wacky Pack Kids meals on Wacky Wednesdays. But it is Thursday. So in addition to half-price shakes, tonight, for Throwback Thursday, 50-cent corn dogs waiting for you at Sonic on Fry Boulevard, just west of Highway 92 intersection. Deals available in-store only. And, of course, this game powered by SSVEC. Jeff Davenport's on the call. Todd Ryan behind the camera. Leave some love for Todd up in the live chat. A 5-0 lead for Sierra Vista as we are in the bottom of the 4th. Interesting to watch. After such a great pitchers matchup, a great start for these pitchers. Sierra Vista pitcher, that being Aiden Bell, still pitching a shutout.
Aiden Bell's pitch count is 58. Aiden Bell's pitch count is
58 is his pitch count.
Now what's the bat, number 25?
What's that?
Is there a limit?
Yes, there is. I don't know what it is, but there is. And the coaches need to balance that out over the course of the tournament. So Mesa makes his first pitch. That's a ball. To Jesus Acedo. So 2-0 count. Mesa on the mound in relief. Swing and a miss by Acedo. Two ball, 1 strike count. Sharp shot to third, scooped up, thrown over to first base. Nice stretch by Vitella. Matthew Vitella on first base, doing a fantastic job of reaching out. One down. Eric Encinas at the bat for Sierra Vista. That pitch goes outside, 1-0. A lot of lungs and a lot of energy, and that is a lot of juice behind that fly ball, but going right to center field for out number 2. So Luca Cloutier, the catcher, number 4, will come to the plate for Sierra Vista with 2 down, nobody on. It did have a rally of sorts. I think 3 of the 5 runs came with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. But here we are in the bottom of the 4th. And that is a shot into center field. Back-to-back hits to center field. Caught for an out. A gorgeous hit, but great defense by Morenci Clifton. They're down by 5. They will come to bat in the top of the 5th. Are we already in the top of the 5th?
Pitch count for Esteban is 18, 1-8. Apologies, 1-9,
So that finished the 4th inning, right? Yeah. So we're heading to the top of the 5th, and we will see. Yep, top of 5. Thank you. And we will see what the Morenci Clifton bats are able to do. Are they able to get the sticks activated? We will find out. In the meantime, thank you to Duran Plumbing, serving Sierra Vista and Cochise County for residential and commercial plumbing projects for 10-plus years with a lifetime of experience in the industry. A proud supporter of local sports here. Thank you to Barnett's Towing and Propane, serving our community since 1963. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. Aloe Fiber at aloefiber.com. American Southwest Credit Union. Experience better rates and personalized service all at the palm of your hand at ascu.org. Thank you to Sierra Toyota. They want to buy your car, your truck, your SUV. Let them do that. No vehicle will be turned away. Stop by Sierra Toyota on the Feel Good Block in Sierra Vista. So Aiden Bell still on the mound here in the top of the 5th. Sierra Vista is literally 6 outs away from advancing to the District 8 championship to take on the Douglas team. Excuse me. That won the first game of our doubleheader here tonight. Running out of voice just in time. And remember, leave a comment. Over the course of this game, one random lucky winner will end up winning a 2-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza. Serving up the best pizza, wings, and sandwiches for 45 years in Sierra Vista on Frontage Road. Matthew Vitella at the plate. Says he's the right fielder on the lineup card, but they must have made that switch and brought him into first base. As a called strike on the breaking pitch by Bell. Another breaking pitch goes in the dirt for ball 4. Leadoff hitter aboard. You can't get all 5 runs back in one swing, but a walk here, a base hit there. You can start the comeback as number 23, Lane Madrigal. Comes to the plate for Morenci Clifton. That pitch high. Top of the 5th inning here. This game a little over an hour old. It was a pitcher's duel for about the first 3 innings. Until Sierra Vista opened the floodgates in the bottom of the 3rd. With those 5 runs. Fouled back by Madrigal. Leadoff hitter aboard. Madrigal in the box, and that is a called strike. Great story of that umpire coming back tonight, his first return to action since he was concussed on a really sharp foul ball that went right off the bat, right into his catcher's, into his mask, his umpire's mask. A base hit, going over to third, toss over to second for one. Not going to make the throw to first, but a force out at second will keep Madrigal on first. One down. Madrigal holding his hand. The ping, you can actually hear the ping and how it probably reverberated through his hand. As the home plate umpire, who we just talked about, will take a second to clean the dish. He isn't wearing any batting gloves, so whatever it was ended up just really reverberating through that hand. If you've ever played baseball and played without any batting gloves, you know what that feels like, what that vibration feels like when it hits the palm of your hand and just vibrates all the way through. It stings. Ephraim Farrell at the plate, swing and a miss on the first pitch to him with one down, one on. Morenci Clifton. They've got a little bit of a mountain to climb. Swing and a miss for strike two. They're down 5-0. And that is a called strike three. That strikeout brought to you by SSVEC. 2 down, 1 on. Troy King coming to the plate. Troy helped spark a little bit of a rally to get runners on during his last at-bat. They weren't able to get any runs across. He swings and misses. The runner will go. Madrigal heads into second, slides in, uncontested. Not much of a breeze. You just kind of see the dust up in the air, floating. As a ball.
All right, Christian, you ready?
Got Mike's action photos here, getting some great shots, as always. And we talked to Christian last time, but we were interviewing Mike and Christian about all their great work, getting the photos done. Good to see them tonight. And that is a swing and a miss. Runner advances to third, slides in safe. Oh, but the batter was out because that was strike three. So the stolen base doesn't even count because that was strike three. So the side is retired. One is left on. And we will head to the bottom of the fifth. As Sierra Vista. Bottom of the what? Oh, it was interference on the batter. Oh, no. Okay, so that was what happened there. So it was not strike three. Batter interference. And that ends up retiring the side the hard way. So Morenci Clifton having a tough day at the office as Sierra Vista will return to the plate and try to add some extra insurance to their 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Thank you to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible, like TWN Communications, delivering high-speed, affordable, and reliable internet and digital phone service with no data caps ever. We talked about Vinny's Pizza. Don't forget, leave a comment in this video, and one random commenter, one lucky commenter, will be drawn for a 2-topping large Vinny's Pizza. Thank you to Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Think of them for your next home loan experience. And you can see all the deals going on with, let's see here, Right Way. One big deal that Right Way is doing right now is their Feel the Love campaign. And this is Right Way Heating and Air Conditioning, Plumbing and Electrical. And they have a fantastic deal where if you know someone in our community who does who does things for everyone else but very rarely for themselves, Right Way, teaming up with Lennox, is going to give them a new HVAC system. And you can go to rightwayac.com to learn more. Click on the Feel the Love campaign banner. I'm sure it's somewhere on that home page. And you can submit someone to win a free HVAC system from Right Way Heating and Cooling. You can probably go back and find that video that we did when we interviewed them and talked to them about this promotion. It was a fantastic time learning about that. But leave some love in the live chat for Todd Ryan, who's doing an incredible job on the camera for us tonight. As Luke Quarto comes to the plate for Sierra Vista, the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the fifth. Sierra Vista with a 5-0 lead. And that is a shot into left field. The left fielder not able to get there, but it is foul.
Ball goes all the way to the snack shack.
It did. Yeah, bring it back, get a snack. You're right there. Just get the snack now.
That was real quick. Now he just has to walk up to the window and
right.
he's right there.
Yeah. Instead, they tossed it back in the field. Don't they know? I mean, don't they know the rule? As long as they saw him, as long as they saw the guy out there, give him a free snack. For crying out, give him a snack. Mesa on the mound for Morenci Clifton, that pitch high. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors. You can see them in the post description. There's a drive. That one's going to stay fair, but it is caught by the center fielder. I think that center fielder has seen more fly balls in the last 5 outs than he's probably seen all season long, but he's caught them all. He is a magnet out there for fly balls, doing an excellent job keeping his team in this. As Flores, with one down, nobody on, comes to the plate for Sierra Vista. Again, they lead 5-0 here. Thank you guys for tuning in, too. I mean, it's a Thursday evening. There's a lot of things you got going on. You got to get ready for Friday. You got to plan for things on the weekend. And you're tuning in. And that's a shot into center field on the ground, so can't be caught by the center fielder on the fly. A 1-out single by Angel Flores. Gives Sierra Vista the chance to put up some additional insurance runs, adding to their 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Remember, this game is only 6 innings. Evan Mateo at the plate, the great number 8. As that pitch goes past the catcher, Flores heads to second on the play. So, runner in scoring position with 1 down. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch up in the zone by Mesa on the mound for Morenci Clifton. And that is fouled back. Heads up.
Heads up. Bring it back to the flag. Please be careful. There's a lot of kids chasing that one.
Yeah, there's a lot of kiddos that end up just taking off. It's like they're off to the races. No pitch, no pitch. The umpire is pushing pause real quick as Evan steps into the batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mesa ahead in the count. That changeup fouled way out in front of it, but got a piece of it. Home plate umpire going to get some more baseballs. There's a little chute there behind the announcer's table, the scorer's table. Still 1-2 count. Did he go? They're going to say he did. So 2 down, runner on second, and that will bring up Grayson Haymore. Now, last time Grayson was at the plate, he drove in 1 run as a part of that 5-run third inning. A base hit could do that. Drive in 1 more for him. As that pitch goes, a little sweet chin music up high. Ball 1. Dozens and dozens and hundreds, if not thousands at this point who've tuned in tonight. Pass ball. Flores advances to third. So with 2 outs, that insurance run 60 feet away now. Thank you for taking the time to watch on this fine Thursday evening. Temperature continuing to drop. Still says 84 degrees, but feels way better than it did during game 1 of our doubleheader, as we saw Douglas end up winning. Oh, runner almost decided to go home. Did he go? The answer is no. 3 balls, no strikes to Grayson Haymore. Hitter's pitch coming his way. The winner of this game will go on to face Douglas in the championship on Saturday. And going to make him throw him a strike. He doesn't. So Grayson will head to first. He threw the bat the wrong way. That's all right. And we are back to the top of the order. Isaacson, number 3, steps into the batter's box with runners on the corners and 2 down. Looks like the snack shack is still open for those who want to go grab something to go. That is a ball. What's that? He's so tiny. I know. But he can hit. I mean, the bat is the size of him. I think the bat's as tall as him, but he can rip that thing around. Oh, they throw it down to second with no runner going. Not sure what that was for. But 2 balls, no strikes. Go with Neal, but he gets a strike called there. Good pitch by Mesa. And that is a fly ball to right field. It lands fair. 1 run will score. They will advance. Grayson to third. And adding to that cushion, it is now 6-0 Sierra Vista. Here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 down. Great job by Isaacson to reach out and just be able to have enough to get that into right field. It landed, and he has another RBI. 6-0 Sierra Vista. And Aiden Bell, the pitcher, steps into the batter's box on that left-hand side. He's a right-handed pitcher, but bats left-handed. And he gets a shot of it. And that goes into center field. Another run will score. Isaacson will hold at second. Another 2-out RBI single makes it 7-0 Sierra Vista. William Enriquez comes to the plate. And the pass ball runners will advance. 2 runners in scoring position. 2 down. A 7-0 lead for Sierra Vista here in the bottom of the 5th. It is going to take a serious rally for MORENCI Clifton in the top of the 6th. They will have their work cut out for them. We've seen crazier things over the course of this Little League season. I mean, even in the previous game, it looked like San Pedro Valley was out of it. That's a sharp shot going to second base off the heel of the glove. Not going to make a play. Another run will score. Runners back on the corners. 8-0 Sierra Vista. Just when you thought it would be a 1-run cushion, it turns into a 3-run cushion. Quincy Fulgenti comes to the plate. But as I was saying before I so rudely interrupted myself, the San Pedro team was down by 3, ended up tying the game against Douglas, the earlier semifinal game. And that goes right to the second baseman, caught out of the air for the 3rd out of the inning. Sierra Vista will leave 2 on, but 3 will come across the plate. And they are now 3 outs away from advancing to the championship against Douglas this Saturday. MORENCI Clifton down to their final 3 outs here at Stonefield 1. It's Jeff Davenport, Todd Ryan behind the camera. Leave him some love in the live chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight for this award-winning Cool FM sports broadcast. And remember, leave a comment. You will be eligible. One lucky winner will be in the running for a 2-topping, not 1 topping, but 2-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza. Thank you to all of our sponsors. Let's just run through them real quick. It's our last chance to do that. Thank you so much to Sierra Toy Toyota, TWN Communications, Eagle Plumbing. Just talked about Vinny's Pizza. Thank you, Chris Leon and the Leon team at Cross Country Mortgage. Sonic Drive-In. Hey, it is Thursday, Throwback Thursday, 50-cent corn dogs, and it's after 5 p.m. Half-price shakes every night after 5 p.m. Thank you to Duran Plumbing, 10 years of over 10 years serving this community, but a lifetime of experience in the industry. Thank you to, let's see here, who else? How about American Southwest Credit Union? Federally insured by NCUA, equal opportunity lender, Right Way Heating, Cooling, Electrical, Plumbing, Aloe Fiber at aloefiber.com, Ginger's Title Services at 999 East Fry Boulevard, Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, Copper Queen Community Hospital in Bisbee, in Douglas, in Hereford, Palominas, Barnett's Towing and Propane, the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, the Ed Morse Automotive Group, and this game powered by SSVEC. Aiden Bell still on the mound looking for the complete game shutout. Top of the sixth. 3 outs away from putting this one in the books and sending his team to the championship. They have an 8-0 lead. Morenci Clifton will have to dig themselves out of a very deep hole. Called strike 2. Eduardo Suarez at the plate. Morenci Clifton still doing a lot of chatter, encouraging their team on. That has popped up in the air. Goes just foul, ends up hitting a chair over there. Luckily somebody got up and got out of the way. Or they could have caught it and been a hero. That is the stud move to make those catches. I don't know how those people do that at Major League Baseball stadiums where the foul ball flies 150, 200 feet and they just catch it out of the air with their bare hands. Those people are my heroes. That is a called ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Todd Ryan did an excellent job behind the camera, stretching out his legs here on this ladder. Trying to make sure he doesn't lose feeling in his legs as he climbs down here. Grounded to short, thrown to first, safe. So Suarez, the leadoff hitter, on board. Will this be the rally that Morenci Clifton needs? And is it possible for them to get at least 8 runs? Ethan Thompson at the plate. Runner on first, no outs, top of the 6th. And that goes foul. And a herd of young people thundering out. Oh, beautiful pitch by Bell. But just off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fastball, swing, and a miss. Evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, no outs. This is the last chance for Morenci Clifton. Sierra Vista 3 outs away, but that overthrow will send Suarez to second. Somehow the ball, that fastball was so hard, it bounced off the backstop, came right back at the catcher. They actually had a chance to get Suarez at second, but that's the closest second base that Morenci Clifton has come to scoring in a couple of innings. And that walk will end up putting 2 on. And time is called. Rory Volgendi, the head coach, will come out to the mound to have a chat with his pitcher.
Pitch count for Aiden is 87. Pitch count for Aiden is 87.
So 87 pitches by Aiden. The question is, will he get that complete game shutout? Will they allow him to do that? And the question is going to be answered here momentarily, as we will see a new pitcher. So William Enriquez will try to put this game away as he will come in.
Yeah, great job on the mound there, number 9, Aiden Bell.
As Aiden Bell gets a nice ovation from the crowd here. Definitely deserving. So, no outs. Top of the 6th. Sierra Vista only 3 outs away
To the mound will be number 17, Willie Enriquez.
from putting this thing away and going to the championship. Defending or playing for the championship in their own hometown, on their home field. They're 3 outs away. But Morenci Clifton not looking to go quietly into this night. They want to make sure that they can at least leave a stamp, get some sort of positive momentum. If they end up losing this game, they will go into that bracket to play against San Pedro Valley to determine the 3rd place.
And it's done, number 21, Esteban Mesa.
Thank you again to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Jeff Davenport on the call, Todd Ryan behind the camera. Morenci Clifton finding a little bit of life here in the top of the 6th with no outs and 2 on. If you're just joining us, Sierra Vista leads 8-0. They are 3 outs away from going to the championship to face county rival Douglas. There's a called strike at the knees. So William from the stretch. Swing and a miss at the high heat. Mesa knows he's shaking his head. And it's a called strike 3. Low and away, but a strike 3 called. 1 out. Jaser Cades comes to the plate. Sierra Vista 2 outs away from going to the championship. Low pitch, ball 1. And that is a pop fly ball into center field. No, coming in, missing it. So, 1 out. Bases loaded. And again, you can't get all 8 runs back in one swing, not even at this point. But Rocky Madrigal coming to the plate with the bases loaded here in the top of the 6th. This is a situation that Morenci Clifton wants to see. With 1 down, a little bit of time, and they're showing a little bit of life. Foul tipped into the catcher's mitts for a strike. And that goes inside, gets past the catcher, but the ball literally ends up right at his feet. So the runners do not go. 2 balls. And that is fisted, but popped up. Caught by the second baseman. Runners will have to hold. Sierra Vista, 1 out away from going to play Douglas in the championship. The District 8 championship. Luke Snow The catcher for MORENCI Clifton at the plate with the bases loaded and 2 down. Called strike. Beautiful fastball by William Enriquez. And that goes low, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Someone's very vocal over on the other side, cheering after every single. Oh, will it? I don't know, maybe. Oh, well, if that's the case, I can look back. It looked like it was going to be Saturday, but from the. Oh, yeah. You know, the bracket that I have is only partial. I was just looking at. I'm not sure. I don't. We'll have to double check that. But again, it could be a different one. That's I don't know. All I know is that there's going to be 2 teams in the championship, and the other 2 are going to be playing for that 3rd place. Swing and a miss, and just like that, Sierra Vista is going to the District 8 championship. So Monday or Tuesday will be the championship game. Will be for this. Well, that's all right. Well, just stay tuned. That makes you stay tuned to Cool FM Live. Todd will keep you posted and let you know. But as the teams go to shake hands, final score 8-0 here at Stone 1. Sierra Vista will play Douglas for the championship, supposedly Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, absolutely. It'll be broadcast one way or another. But congratulations to Douglas winning Game 1 of our doubleheader. Congratulations to Sierra Vista winning Game 2 of the doubleheader. Thank you so much to all of our sponsors who make this coverage possible. Thank you to Todd Ryan behind the camera for creating this amazing Cool FM live space. And safe travels back for MORENCI Clifton if they end up heading home tonight or when they head home. Safe travels to them. And thank you for watching this broadcast of the award-winning Cool FM Sports. Final score, 8-0 Sierra Vista facing Douglas. The Cochise County rivalry is alive and well, and they will face off for the District 8 championship coming up. Have a great night, everybody. Stay tuned to Cool FM Live for all the news, information, sports, all you need for everything Cochise County, Southern Arizona, and around the world. It all happens right here in one place, Cool FM Live. Leave us a thumbs up, leave us a follow if you're not already, and make sure you keep sharing these videos around. Let everybody see all the amazing performances of these young student athletes here, the kids of summer, playing the America's national pastime right here at Stonefield 1. Can't wait to see it. And one lucky winner will end up getting that free 2-topping large pizza from Vinny's Pizza. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for all the love in the live chat for the thousands who tuned in. Jeff Davenport signing off from Stonefield 1 here in Sierra Vista. Have a great night, everybody.